Hello, this is Rani Ahmed with you. This is lesson 4 in Python programming on Symbian mobile phones, mainly Nokia phones. And this lesson I'm going to talk about how to use the query function, okay, which is our method, which is part of the class app UI FW, which is the user interface library, okay. So there are different types of queries that we can do. Now the querying here means that I'm going to read data from the keyboard, okay, and later which is the dial pad of the phone, and later I'm going to show you like the feedback, like what I've input, and you'll notice for real that this has been digested by your program, okay, and by your script. Now the different types are got here text, okay. You type here the label which will be shown on your script. So just as demo, okay, here's my program. I run the script and then I say lesson query all. So this is just, there will be later something about how to find the span in time between two dates or two times. So now here a text query, okay. So here I put something. This is where I typed, this is the label text query, okay. So first is the label, see with me, so it is the label first, okay, the label first, then the type, okay. So again, so this is now it's typing text query. I say okay, so it types back my query input is cap, okay. Now there's another type called the code, which is for passwords, okay. So I type here instead code, okay. So it will be whatever I typed, so it will show it back to me, and this is the output, okay, or the input that I have put. Now if I want to have a float number 1.2, which is a decimal, just type okay, and that's it. Now I have to remind you that all the data that you input, that you must transform it into a string. Then this way, like this is str, the variable that I've got from here, okay, that if you want to show it right away through note, okay, because note doesn't take but a Unicode string. So that's why I say U here for a Unicode string and attached to the conversion of the variable, okay, into, because you might, for example, the float have it as you know, the float is a number, it's not a text, so you have to transform it into like a character. It's not a number that you can process. Now you must have it as a character so you can add it to your string, Unicode string, okay. So that's why you must do this way, okay, if you want to show it on the note. There's no other way, okay. Now okay, so I have also just an exact number I have, which I did not here, maybe I did not type, I did not put it in the code, doesn't matter, just similar, okay. And you've got the date and the time. Those are special, which means those, when I go back here and show you them, okay, now you've got the time. So if you've got something like 23, okay, this is like 11 p.m. okay. So if I press OK, you'll get the number of seconds since midnight, last midnight, okay. So like the 00 hours of today, okay. So I press OK, and this is the number of seconds that has passed, or that should pass since 00 hours. Okay. Now date query, this will give you how many seconds that passed since this date, the 1st of January 1970. Okay, so if I just want to see for just 1 year, okay, I just press OK, it will tell you the number of seconds that has passed since that year, because the reference that they use is a year 1970. Okay, and press OK, and yes, that's the number of seconds. Now I've got another type, which is the query, which is a yes or like OK or cancel. Now for all the queries that we passed over, all of them, if I press cancel, they must return to you the value none. Okay, so the value that it should return is none. Okay, now this I was trying to like tell you that the epoch is, this is the reference, epoch 1970 for example, or that's for the date, or for the time, which is the 00 hours, and then this is the number of seconds, then this is for the current time. Okay, so for the OK cancel, if I want to say cancel, it should return none, and for the OK it should return the value true. Okay, so it should return the value true. Okay, now our application might crash because it doesn't understand the word true in the note. Okay, yeah, I think, okay, now it's working. So the input is true and our application exits. So this is how you should deal with all your inputs. Okay, now examples on using the query is, for example, here I have something like querying numbers. So I open with my editor. Okay, and now I want to just add two numbers. Okay, so this is two different numbers which are float numbers. Okay, and then I want to print the total. Okay, so what I do is, first I must copy the lecture file, this one, and paste it here. Okay, now I'm going to delete this one because I just don't need it anymore. Okay, and then let's display the program. So run. So application to add two numbers. This is number 1, this is number 3 here, so the sum should be 4, so this is 4.0. okay, again if I want to add, like, because they are floats, this is 1.1.3 and like 1.7, which must be 3. Okay, so that's fine with us. Okay, this is good for as an example for about adding two numbers. Okay, and just a simple addition, like simple Python code. Okay, now the other application I made is just a time span between two times. So I copy, and I will also must open it. Okay, so here is the first time, this is the second time, okay, and every time I'm showing you the message, okay, and a message that this is the time in seconds, okay. That is the thing that I'm going to deal with. I'm not going to deal with something like 0 0, okay, like in hours this way, okay. I'm not gonna do that because I must deal with seconds to get this plan. I'm not gonna also in this script tell you exactly how many hours is that. If you want to calculate it, you do it yourself. I was just going to show you that we are dealing here with seconds only. So all I'm gonna do is copy the time and then go to my script here, delete this one, and back to my virtual machine here, and here's again on my script. This is the query time. Now find the span between 2 times. Okay, so this is, for example, 1 hour should be 3,600 seconds. So if I say 23, the first time, okay, this is the first seconds since 00 hours. Then I've got 22, okay, so I've got 3,600 seconds. This is the time span. This is 1 hour, exactly 1 hour. So this is how you calculate for the time. Okay guys, so I think this concludes it, with one thing missing, is that if you want to set an initial value to your query, like fill the blanks of the query with an initial value, you should do that like here. No, let's go for the all types. For example, this text, you want to set it, for example, some text, okay. So if I put this, it means I prefer just to make it as a Unicode also. So if you put it like this, it means that the data will be shown inside the blanks as some text here, okay. And thanks for watching guys. Please subscribe and comments. Thanks.